Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit that notification bell, get all the updates. Right, so for today's video, the beer is courtesy of Ty. Thanks so much, Ty. Really appreciate it. This is another Evergreen beer. This is Cliffside Push Double Dry Hopped IPA, 7.5% ABV, and it just says aromas of mango, mandarin, and guava. Okay. I did look it up because it's been a bit since I got this, and I think Ty might have told me the hops in it. For some reason, it was in my head because I never look stuff up. You know, if you watch the channel, it's kind of my shtick. And I was like, oh, no, I'm gonna look it up because I think he had told me. So it's Citra, Sabro, and New Zealand Cascade. And this is why I think he and I were talking about it. Like, I would love a single hop with New Zealand Cascade, because I don't know what that hop tastes like how how much is it similar to what I just think of Cascade, you know? So, and he knows that, you know, he and I both really like Sabro, so and I love Citra. So this is kind of a no-brainer of a beer to share. All right, so it's orange, hazy for sure, some yellow in there. Pretty compact bubbles, not a ton. I finally remembered to be using this Pennsylvania glass. A little bit of legs, nothing too crazy, makes sense for the 7.5. Not a lot of lacing. Looks the part, you can see aroma. It definitely skews tropical orange. I actually go lychee, I pronounce it. I go that pretty hard with this. But behind citrus, I was like, I didn't want to pour too much for the Instagram photo, but I need a little bit more in there. So it's got the fruity thing, ripe into juice. And then there's it's not pine, it's not quite floral or dank, but it's something beery, something IPA that's not just this juice, ripe fruit thing. Smells really good. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Ty. Hope you're doing well. Ooh, that's tasty. That's nice. Good mouthfeel. Bitterness for sure is on point. It's got that. And is it always these evergreen beers that I'm saying this? It really reminds me of these fruit leathers, healthy fruit roll-ups, as my dad will call them, but just like taking juice and putting on the tray in the food dehydrator, and you're left with, you know, pulley, sticky juice that had been, you know, solidified, and yeah, kind of like a healthy fruit roll-up. It kind of has that intensity of juice, or like a concentrated orange juice, like if you're to like lick the frozen canister before mixing it with water to make not from concentrate juice. It's like that, a little bit citric acid. So short version, I'm getting a lot of citrus, specifically orange. So I agree about that. What do they say, guava and mango? I don't get a ton of either of those. Like, my mind doesn't go there. I don't get a lot of coconut for something that has Sabro in it. It's kind of interesting. For me, the taste, and I'm going to keep going back to it, you get unmistakably citrus. And I guess that kind of makes sense with the Citra, or actually makes a lot of sense. And then if New Zealand Cascade kicks out orange at all, like how regular Cascade does, it's not the only thing that can kick out. But anyway, so like it kind of makes sense. And then it's just, for me, it's more generically tropical. And kind of like the aroma, I'm struggling. Do I want to say herbaceous? Do I want to say dank? Somewhere between the two. Like, it drinks like a nectar. That's kind of, that actually, no, that's probably more accurate than the fruit leather thing I was saying. Although that's like the nectar's on the journey towards that. Yeah, this actually drinks like a, you know, it's funny. I just said, like, I don't get the guava and mango. That lychee, yeah, I like that for the taste. But I could see some stone fruit The guava, I'm still not 100% on board. Whatever, I mean. But yeah, it's interesting. For Sabro, this is, to my knowledge, the least amount of coconut I've ever had with a beer that had Sabro. But it's really good. And that's the most important thing. Super tropical. Get a little bit of that, IPA beery thing that I like. The bitterness I like. Good mouthfeel. Again, it's like that nectar thing. Stuff is sticking to the side of the glass. Yeah. Super tasty beer. Thanks again, Ty. Really appreciate it. Evergreen makes good beer. Have you guys had this beer before? Have you had anything from Evergreen? Anything else from Pennsylvania? Anything at all you want to talk about? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.